Hello fam, and welcome back to this channel. I'm Adams, your go-to place for tips on mindset, habits, productivity and more. Today we are diving into a powerful topic that is consistency. So have you ever felt like you're putting in the effort but you're not seeing results? Or maybe you started something new but you can't just seem to stick to it? Trust me, I've been there too. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how consistency can change everything and then give you practical tips that I've used myself to transform my own life. So stick around because these tips could be a game changer that you've been always looking for. Consistency is a secret sauce to success. As famous speaker Tony Robbins once said, it's not what we do once in a while that shape our lives, but it's what we do consistently. But what does it mean to be consistent, and how can we harness this power to transform our lives? So let's look at the power of consistency. Is about making small, sustainable changes over time. It's not about huge leaps, but it's rather about taking small single steps every single day. So let's break it down on how you can build consistency in your life. One is to start small. So most of the times when we try to work on our goals, the mistake that a lot of us do is to, overwhelm ourselves to take massive changes at a time, but it doesn't really work that way. So what I want you to do is to just don't overwhelm yourself with massive changes. So just begin with tiny manageable steps. For example, if let's say your goal is to read more, just start with just reading 5 minutes every single day. 5 minutes every single day, and over time it moves to 10 minutes, 15, 30, and then you can see yourself reading a whole book in the shortest possible time. So for me, when I wanted to develop a habit of reading, this is how I did it. I began by reading just one page before bed. Every single night before I go to bed, I try to read just one page, and over time these pages turned into chapters, and before I see, I've already achieved my goal of reading almost every day. Not even times of bed, I do read because it has now become part of me, and I've always stayed consistent with this. So create a routine. You see, routine has always made it easier for us to stay consistent because you see, routine has always reduced the need for willpower and decision making. So set specific times for your activities, whether these activities are working out, reading, or just working on a project. So for me, I found that working out first thing in the morning has really helped me to stay consistent because it became a non-negotiable part of my day. So every single day I work out in the morning before I do everything or anything. It has always been first thing in the morning. This is one of the easiest way to be consistent. It doesn't matter where you are or what you do. If you create a routine, it's going to help you to stick to your goals and then see improvement over time. 3. Track your progress. So you see, keeping a record of the efforts that you've been putting in daily can really be incredibly motivating. So what you want to do here is to just use a journal, an app, or just a simple checklist to track your daily activities. So for me personally, when I was trying to build a new habit, what did I do? I personally used my journal, you can see from here, to just mark off each day the tasks that I have completed successfully. And trust me, every single day, seeing those streaks grow has really been a huge motivator for me. But what did I do? I only just put pen to paper, which is no risk. So if I can do it, everyone else can do it. It's just easy. Just track your progress every single day and then see yourself becoming consistent and completing every single task or goals that you have and have set for yourself. 4. Stay accountable. So share your goals with a friend, a family member, or just join a group of people with similar interests as you. So you can find some of these groups of people with similar interests like you on platforms like Facebook, Reddit, WhatsApp, and so many more. So for me, what I've really found is that accountability partners can provide you with support, encouragement, and a little bit of push when you truly need it. So one time I remember telling a close friend of mine about my goal to run 5 kilometers in a go. So when I told him this and I started little by little, days after days, or sometimes when I have time to go for the run, he has always checked up on me and my progress on how I can complete that 5 kilometer run. And the true fact is, having someone to really check in on my progress has really made the huge difference. And finally, I was able to achieve my goal of running 5 kilometers one time. 5. Be patient and persistent. So the mistake that a lot of us do that I see is, you see, when we start something new or we are working on an ongoing project, what we do or want is we want to see a massive change overnight. But the truth here is, change doesn't just happen overnight. So be patient with yourself and be persistent. Remember, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out, as Robert Goliath said. So for me personally, when I started learning a new language, don't be curious, the language is French. So when I started learning French, you see, it was really hard for me. There were times that I felt like giving up because it was really challenging learning a new language. But by being patient and persistent, every single day I tried learning a little bit every single day, and I really saw significant improvements in my French because I became patient and stayed persistent. So to develop the power of being consistent, what you have to do is to be patient and persistent. So today, when I see myself being able to express myself a little bit in French, I'm happy about that, and I feel like, oh, okay, it's because I didn't give up and I was patient and persistent, and it has always made me feel really good about myself. So consistency truly changes everything. By starting small, creating routines, tracking your progress, staying accountable, and being patient, you can transform your life. So if you find these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this one. Share your consistency stories in the comment section below and I would love to hear them. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay consistent and keep striving for your best self. See you in the next video.